Welcome to Belvizia. Sophia and I are the new fire chiefs here in town, and we are everyday heroes because we've been playing Rescue 2 Everyday Heroes on the old PC. Sophia, what did you think of Everyday Heroes?
You know, living in California, something is always on fire at any given time, so I really respect firefighters and what they do for us. So playing a simulation, I think the core concept, I like the idea of a strategic simulation game, but what this game kind of lacked was, it was repetitive. It's like a puzzle.
Sure.
You have fires burning, it's like, all right, you can figure out what do I need to put it out, what kind of tools I need, who I need to show up. But eventually you start fighting the same fires at the same hot dog stand.
Which is weird. Haven't these guys learned? I just put this fire out earlier.
5 minutes ago, and it's on fire again. So seriously, somebody needs to get on that. It just lacked a lot of precision as well. I was trying to click on certain things, it just wouldn't let me click, and you'd have to be very specific. I think the hitbox detection is really off.
Yeah.
And my guys would wander into the most bizarre corners. I'm telling him to climb down from the ladder, he climbs into this other room and just stands there in a corner, losing oxygen.
And
what are you doing?
Right? And you're like, come on, let's go. Clearly this is what I want you to do. I do like the fact that, if you see a fire, you put it out. If it's an electrical fire, you don't use water, you have to turn the power off before you get crazy. Yeah. Makes sense, use your fire or your extinguishers. But they make it so complicated to just go, there's a fire, okay.
Yeah, it's so much micromanaging is the issue.
Connect this, plug this in here.
You can only hold one thing at a time.
Right,
so then if one person's carrying that box, they can't do this. So when your crew gets a little bit bigger, I usually try to have them all grab a different item so you can be a little bit more efficient.
Right.
But it does get a little bit better as you start unlocking new fire engines.
Sure, yeah.
New tools.
Better crew.
Yeah, for the longest time I was doing missions where you need a floater pump. Didn't have one.
Yeah.
So I'd show up oh, there's no water. I'm screwed, so.
Anyone?
Yeah, no heads up. I mean, the tutorials did a really good job in terms of getting you started, but as you're making your way through the game, unlocking stuff, there are a few things that could have had a heads up, maybe.
Yeah, and it sucks because, people get pissed off at you because you're not reacting fast enough. You're not saving things fast enough. I mean, I saved one guy as a paramedic. I felt good about it. Yeah. Felt solid. Felt like my work was done. Yeah. Turns out somebody in his family named a hamster after me. I was excited by that.
But you notice that happens quite a bit.
Yeah,
it starts getting repetitive.
There's so many hamsters named after me in the world of Belvizia. So all in all, I mean, it was cool to be a firefighter and a paramedic. Thankfully, because I couldn't do it in the real world, so now I get the privilege of doing it in a video game. I don't think I'll go back to Rescue 2 Everyday Heroes and attempt to want to be a firefighter and a paramedic anymore, because just like in real life, I don't have what it takes to play in the video game world as well. What are you going to give Rescue 2?
I'm going to give it a 4.0.
I'm giving it a 3. Sorry, it's not for me.